Hey guys, alright, so this video I'm going to show you a simple incremental technique to learn how to do traditional 90-degree turns. I'm going to try to go through this quickly so the video is not too long. So what this is helpful for is if you're first practicing doing 90s, or if you just started and you're struggling with them, this will be perfect for you. If you're already decent at 90s and you want to get better, this could also be helpful. You just might want to skip past some of the easier steps at the start here. The idea behind this is you practice developing the muscle memory for the mouse movement and for the keystroke sequence before you actually go out all out and try to do jumping 90s consecutively. So first, turn off sprint by default. We're going to do it walking at the start to make it easier. And we're going to do it without jumping at first to reduce the complexity so we can just focus on the muscle memory of the building key binds and the mouse movement. So you're going to hold left click with your walls out and walk all the way to the top corner here and then turn and look down, build this lower wall. This lower wall is not necessary, but it makes it stronger, more reinforced. But the reason why I recommend practicing with this lower wall at first is because it forces you to look down further. So then when you place the floor and the ramp, you're less likely to accidentally floor above your head. If you floor above your head, it's because you're looking up too much. Either you're looking up too much or you haven't switched to your ramp fast enough. If you switch to your ramp fast enough before you look up too much, then you will not, obviously, you won't floor above your head. You can floor above your head without looking up, but you have to be pretty far, you have to be further up the ramp. You see? Okay, so just keep on repeating this. Go all the way to the top, turn, do it as slowly as you need to, and then just practice. Once you get here, practice doing it a little bit faster to build these walls, and then the floor ramp, and then try doing it this whole sequence. Flick, build the walls, and then the floor and ramp more quickly. That time I missed the lower wall, I think. That's fine. It's not necessary. Just look down further next time. Just keep doing this until you get used to it and you can do it quickly without messing it up. Then we're going to go on to the next step, which is going to be the same thing, except we hold W the entire time. Don't stop. So you're going to have to turn faster and build faster to make sure you don't get stuck under the ramp, aka Harry Potter yourself. You don't need to strafe, just hold W the whole time. All right? And that time I didn't turn or build fast enough, so I'm going to turn faster. There you go. Got to go to the top corner so you don't get stuck under the ramp as well. Just practice that till you get used to it, and then we go into the next step, which is put sprint back on. And we're going to do the same thing, holding W the entire time and sprinting. So you're going to have to turn faster now. I'm running into the wall a little bit. There we go. This is better. Just keep practicing that until you get it down smoothly without messing it up. Then we go on to the next step. Now we're going to add in the jump. But now, if you practice everything I said before, you should have the muscle memory down for the mouse movement and for the keystroke sequences. So it should be much easier to add your jump in now. So the idea with the jump is you don't want to jump into the wall because that's going to slow you down. So obviously, if you're jumping into the wall, it means you're jumping while you're looking in this direction. So you're going to want to turn almost completely. You can do like 70% of the way or more, and then you jump. That way, you're jumping in the new direction that you want to go. So you're going to end up... See, if you touch the wall a little bit, it's fine. You just slide. It doesn't really stop your momentum. But you can just do this slowly at first to make sure you are jumping in the right direction. And then you speed it up, and you should be able to do this more easily now that you have the muscle memory down. And a few other quick notes to help you. You don't need to go all the way to the top corner anymore when you're jumping, because the jumping gives you the extra height, and you'll be jumping you'll be jumping in the direction towards the top for the most part. So you'll be ending up at the top anyway. Now, when you do the jump, if you're sprinting, you're going to end up landing on the ramp like halfway up or thereabouts. As soon as you land, you want to immediately flick up and build these walls really quickly. But if I was holding W while I did that, I would have ended up being about right here. So then when I jump and build a floor and a ramp, I'm already in a good position to do that. So immediately after that first one, immediately when I land, I'm flicking up for the next one to make the next 90 more happen more quickly. Now there is one other technique I'll mention briefly. Once you get this down, if you want to reduce your mouse movement, you can. There's a sweet spot. If you get to about right here and you turn, very little mouse movement. I got all of those walls down. I didn't have to look down as far, but you risk flooring above your head a little bit more by doing this technique. So I recommend practicing the previous one first and getting it down before you try doing this one where you look for that sweet spot so you don't have to do as much mouse movement. So there you go. Hopefully this helps. Good luck and have a good rest of your day.